Oh my god. Oh, I'm so jacked up on Mountain Dew. This one is weird, and I loved every second of it. This is kind of a cop-out one. Hello. Because months ago, I had seen the first 5 episodes of the anime of Dandadan. Don't ask me how. You know how. You know how. Very, very hyped up before the anime came out. I had no idea that it was a thing until the anime came out, and I saw those episodes, and I'm like, oh, it's perfect. So I had to read the manga, of course. It's just like, it's so good. Every aspect of it is so good. So let's talk about it. If you're seeing this, you've probably either read it or have seen what's the episode 7 came out today. But if you are one of the few people that haven't actually seen or read this yet, let me tell you why you should. Because it's really good. Now I'm going to get into spoilers and talk about what's in the first volume. Here you go. Spoiler warning. I warned you right now. If you haven't seen it, go watch it and then come back and we can talk about it. If you don't care about spoilers, then let me tell you how this went so you can see or read the rest of it, because it's really good. Story begins with Momo Ayase, the girl on the cover, in a fight with her then boyfriend. Doesn't last very long. They break up immediately because he is cheap and sleazy. As she's complaining about it to her 3 friends, they realize that a very quiet looking boy is getting picked on. He's having things thrown at him, and they're about to throw something heavy at him. I think it was a magnet. But then her, being the intimidating looking one, decides to intervene, literally just by sitting by him, striking up a conversation, and then shooting a very dirty look to the boys. They cower off, and she leaves. He runs after her because he says he knows what she's into. He thinks that she's into UFOs, but then she reveals that she doesn't believe in UFOs. And then it's revealed that he likes, or that she believes in the paranormal, she believes in spirits. However, he doesn't believe it. So that ends up turning into them sending each other off in certain places that spirits and aliens have been known to roam. They both find out that both are real. In a very hilarious turn of events, the ghost that Okarun, sorry, I didn't say his name, Okarun, well, it's Ken. There's so much that I did not even say that I read it. There's so much story built in this first volume that I'm not going to remember to talk about all of it. This is supposed to be short and concise. I want to talk about this entire thing. I don't want to make this a 10-minute video. The ghost that Okarun encounters is called Turbo Granny. She is a old spirit that travels really fast. Whenever he encounters her, she asks to gobble his what? She asks him to suckle on her teat, and she wants to gobble your schlong. It does say parental advisory, explicit content at the bottom of this, so kids, maybe swipe away. The ghost says that, and the aliens that Momo meets are an alien race of just males and want her because she is a female. Explicit, they tear off all her clothes and are about to do something not good. Very, very not good. They have fucking like H.R. Geiger dicks, which is hilarious. But it's very serious. It's not a good thing that they want to do to her. Okarun runs away from Turbo Granny, which Momo, while they're on the phone, says, "Don't run away," even though he's already started running. If you lose a race against her, she will curse you. He ends up losing because, Turbo Granny. He gets cursed. She is about to get probed. It's way worse than that, but it's the closest I can get until a phone call from Okarun interrupts it whenever the aliens decide to answer the phone. And as they answer it, Okarun is able to teleport through the phone to them. I won't tell you how it goes, but I will tell you Momo finds out that she has powers, and Okarun has his dick gone. It's the Turbo Granny stole his pee-pee. So Momo believes that she has to stay with him to figure out how to get his donger back. And I believe it is around this time that she finds out what his name is. And you can see her crush start. I know I've talked for so long about this, and that was only like the first half of the first volume. I will say, in the second half, you meet the grandma. If you've been on TikTok, you've probably seen a million people cosplay as Momo or this really hot. Okay, so grandma's like really hot. She's a spiritual medium. She is very temperamental. She holds grudges. You'll see. She doesn't forget. She doesn't forget. You need to watch or you need to read this. It's. I love you. You are so good at everything. Everything's just good. The artwork's good. The cute romance that I already know up to episode 7 about is really nice. It's adorable. It's hilarious. It gets scary at some points. The artwork, Yuka Nobutatsu is a very private person. But if you do end up seeing this, you have a masterpiece here. This is incredible. And thank you. Because it's really good. For real. I give it 5 out of 5 banana organs. That's it. That's all I got. Why am I still out of breath from the twerking?